What's up, guys? Joe White here. Yes, it's dark. I could shed some light on me, but yeah, I look like hell. So no, we're gonna do this in the dark. Uh, oh, my truck's getting ready to cut on. There it goes. Anyway, see if I can get it to turn off. Probably not. Anyway, Cobra Kai Season 4 left me wanting Season 5 so much. Oh my god, what a fantastic show. I'll go as far as to say it's probably the best television show on that I have enjoyed since Sons of Anarchy. The problem is I hope that they don't do what Netflix loves to do with shows. What is that rustling around? Can I cut this off? Anyway. Sorry if there's background noise. Netflix thought that they learned a lesson with Orange is the New Black, which is, the last 3 seasons of that show were kind of meh. I still have not watched the last season. And then that seems to be the trope with television shows, is that the first 3 to 4 seasons are really good, and then they kind of go downhill. It was like that with Sons of Anarchy. The first 4 seasons, great. 5th season, meh. 6th season, meh. 7th season was utter crap. Walking Dead has been the same way. I have not watched a lick of the final season because I don't know if I want to. Leave a comment down below and let me know if I should start watching the final season of The Walking Dead. Because with that show, what should have been the high mark for that season is what killed it. And that was the introduction of Negan and that whole cliffhanger at the end of season 6, I believe. Anyway, back to Cobra Kai. Netflix learned a lesson again with Orange is the New Black, in that Netflix, after the Orange is the New Black and House of Cards and all that, made a ruling of all of our original series are going to have, unless we bought it off somewhere else and it's really good, all of our original series is going to have at least 4 seasons, and then we'll evaluate it after that. 5th season is the max, and after the 5th season, we're done. We're cutting it off. All the Marvel shows led to that trope. So the Marvel shows are a little bit different because of contracts, but anyway. But that's been Netflix's MO. 4 seasons at the most, and then we're going to cut it. I really hope they don't do that with Cobra Kai. Now, that being said, I hope that Cobra Kai does not have this curse of, all right, we've seen the best. We're at the mountaintop, and now it's time for the roller coaster to start going downhill. And for the ride to be over eventually. Season 4 was my favorite out of all of them. I laughed. I fucking did not even realize I was crying until I felt tears running down my face. I felt anger. I felt joy. This season was made you feel every emotion. William Zabka, who plays Johnny Lawrence, fantastic job. Of course, Ralph Macchio as Daniel LaRusso does really good. All the supporting characters, I don't have a list here in front of me, but Kreese is back, Terry Silver is back, or Terrence. I will have some nitpicking things about this season. I am going to get into spoiler territory here, because I feel like everybody who wants to watch it has watched it. It's been out almost a week. Not even a week yet. But anyway, there's very few things that I could pick on here. Miguel, the guy who plays Miguel, I don't like the haircut. I don't like the long hair. Part of the reason why he has that long hair is because the actor who plays Miguel is getting ready to be Blue Beetle. in the DC Comics Blue Beetle movie, which should be awesome. He looks like the character for the comics. He's going to make a damn good Blue Beetle. He's got to bulk up a little bit, but I think he'll get there. Let's see, who else? Robbie Keane, the guy who plays Robbie Keane, and his whole Robbie Keane's whole character arc, along with Tori and her whole character arc, kind of running. Are those two finally going to get together? Well, they won't. Spoiler alert: they kind of do. Why is my heater stopped? Sorry, it's cold in this truck. I'm up in Pennsylvania right now. Supposed to go down to North Carolina, but anyway, snow. Try to keep on one train of thought. Anyway, the Robbie Keane and Tori storyline was good. I really have a nitpick about those two, but I'm going to save all my nitpicks for the end. Let's see, what else? Just, the girl who plays Daniel's daughter, amazing. It's just, go watch this show. It is amazing. If you have not started to watch Cobra Kai, I highly suggest, you don't need to, but I do highly suggest watching Karate Kid 1, 2, and 3. I have a feeling that you may eventually need to watch the next Karate Kid, based off the rumors that I've been hearing. But we'll save that for the end. But definitely go watch Karate Kid 1, 2, and 3. 3 is the weaker of the trilogy. Yes, it is. It's not nowhere near as good. In fact, some people think it's downright awful. I think it's all right. But again, you don't have to watch it. The overall arc with Silver and we're going to teach Cobra Kai how to fight Miyagi-Do style, and then we're going to teach the Miyagi-Do people how to fight Cobra Kai style, and then we're also going to teach the Eagle Fang how to do both, the Miyagi-Do style. And are they together? Are they apart? It's just, there's so many interweaving twists and turns in this season that it's impossible for me to really go over them all right now. I'd have to really sit down and rewatch the season and write them down, because there's so many twists and turns. The last 2 episodes should have been combined into one, but I'm glad they weren't. Someone asked me, without watching it, does Stingray come back? Yes, Stingray does come back, but I will not say anything more than that. It's euphoric. It's absolutely brilliant television. Yes, there is some wokeness there, but it's done right. It's done perfectly. Like, there's one point where a character goes, my pronouns are she and her. And Johnny Lawrence's character goes, the only pronouns I use are blah, 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 and badass, or something like that, And she goes, those aren't pronouns. He goes, whatever. They kind of shake it off. They shake the wokeness off in this, which is fabulous. They don't shove it down your throat. And the fact that they have the idiot character, or not the idiot character, he's not an idiot, but the character out of time, address it and shake it off, further advances the wokeness in a way that, again, does not shove it down your throat. It reminds me of Chasing Amy. If you've never seen the movie Chasing Amy, it's Kevin Smith's 3rd movie that he ever did. I highly suggest you go watch it. It's brilliant. But there were some. It deals with lesbianism, and it's pretty much the first movie I've ever saw that took the lesbian movement in a serious direction and didn't, just laugh at it. But there's a character in the movie played by Jason Lee, who is the idiot character of the movie, and he goes, oh, well, we all know what, basically he says something to the effect of, oh, we all know that all lesbians need is just a good deep dicking, and that'll turn them straight. And the fact that and this was made around 1996, so the fact that we have the idiot character, Kevin Smith has said this, whenever somebody comes into argument going, oh, you're just saying lesbians need dick. No, we have the idiot character in the movie say that. Therefore, it deflates the entire argument. And in this case, with the wokeness in karate in Cobra Kai Season 4, you have Johnny, the character out of time, saying these things, and it kind of deflates the argument without shoving it down your throat, without the other characters having to correct him. That's the beauty of it. That's where the wokeness ends. It's hints of it, we get it, but they don't shove it down your throat and go, this is the way the world has to be, or you're wrong, you know? It's just absolutely brilliant television. If you have not seen this, you need to go out of your way. Go watch the original 3 Karate Kid movies first, then start Cobra Kai Season 1. If you have not already, you will thank me later. A couple of the nitpicks that I have, there's a scene where it's junior prom. Everybody's going to junior prom. And the character of Tori, who's like the bad girl character, goes to the prom and she takes with her Robbie, who's been kicked out of the high school. And the whole idea is they're there to make the other couple jealous. Sorry, my mind farted there for a second. The LaRusso character and her boyfriend, Miguel, they're there to make them jealous. Well, they're like, all right, let's go ahead and make them jealous. Let's dance. And they literally start dancing like they're on Dancing with the Stars. Or like it's Dirty Dancing. They have a Johnny and Penny moment. Like at the toward the beginning of Dirty Dancing, where they're all in the ballroom, and here come Johnny and Penny, and they start dancing and doing their mambo routine to show off for everybody and sell lessons. You know, that's what this is. And I'm like, are you telling me 2 17-year-old kids know automatically how to dance like that? It doesn't even fit either of their characters that they would know how to dance like that. So that kind of put me off. That was like one of the very, very, very few. Again, this is very nitpicking things. Terry Silver, the only other nitpicking thing that I really have is there's a scene in Karate Kid Part 3 where Kreese calls him up and goes, this is what we're going to do. We're going to hire a ringer, a karate ringer who's like this champion karate ringer. He's like, if you ever followed WWE or UFC, he's like the Brock Lesnar of the day of the karate, of the under 18 karate, movement or whatever scene. So they're going to bring him in, and he's going to basically, Kreese is laying out the plan of the movie. And Silver, who's like the guy with the money, we find out a lot of Silver's backstory in this, in Cobra Kai, which is good. But in the Karate Kid 3 movie, Silver, he's in a sauna, and he's got money. He's a rich guy. So he's in a sauna, he's got his towel wrapped around him, he's smoking a cigar, he's drinking, and he's listening to Kreese lay out this plan, and all of a sudden he becomes like really maniacal. I like it, Johnny! I like it! Ah! The cackling and the evil laugh and the, let's go get him! I like it, Johnny! So I was wanting a moment like this. They got the same actor to come back, and we never really got that moment. And part of me wants that moment, but then there's a part of me after rewatching the finale that goes, yes, he's a maniacal guy, but he's not that maniacal. He's more calculated than he was. He's more rich and suave, and he's changed as a man. He even says that he's changed as a man. So he doesn't have to go to that place in order to be maniacal and raise his voice and cackle. But it still would have been nice to have that moment. Man, the last 2 episodes are some of the best episodes of television I've ever seen. It really is. It's just, again, euphoric is the word that I'm using. It's very good. I really don't have another bad thing to say about it. But, yeah, go check it out. Cobra Kai Season 4 streaming on Netflix right now. I may go over the course of the next week and rewatch it. It's that damn good. I've watched the last episode at least 3 times. So, what's wrong with going back and watching the whole thing again? The rumors I've been hearing is that you may need to go watch the next Karate Kid movie. There are rumors of Hilary Swank coming back to reprise her role, or we have Hilary Swank's daughter come in, and she's learned lessons from her mother. The next Karate Kid is typically it's in canon with the Karate Kid in that it features Mr. Miyagi, but does not feature any of the other characters, any of the other plot, nothing. It's kind of an outlier, you know. But whenever you see like those $5 4-movie packs in Walmart, it's there with the other 3. But yeah, so I've been hearing rumors that Hilary Swank's character or her daughter may be coming back. Here's another thing that kind of got me. The character who plays Aisha, the African American character who is best friends, kind of, or used to be best friends with LaRusso's daughter, and then she ends up, the best friend ends up joining Cobra Kai. I think her name is Aisha. I liked her character in the first 2 seasons. I really thought it was good. And then they wrote her out of the show. And the reason she was given, the actress was given, was, we don't have anything for you to do in season 3. But then she makes a brief cameo here in season 4. She's moved to Santa Barbara, which is well south of California, so she's no longer even going to the same school as the other kids. But at the same time, and her parents have told her that she must not practice karate. But at the same time, you have this ongoing story of, we're looking for females because they've changed the All Valley Karate Tournament to now we have to have a male division and we have to have a female division. Okay, wokeness, I can deal with that. That's generally actually how it is. But we have this whole thing of Johnny is looking for females. Johnny is looking for a female karate student. Where can we find her? And that's when we get the only woke element with the lesbian coming in with the pronouns and all this. And we got to find a female competitor. But Aisha's right there. Can they not write it to where, okay, I'm coming back to live with the LaRussos while I do this Cobra Kai, or we moved back? Can't they do something? No, they've basically written her character out of the series for no reason. We don't know whether it's something against the actress. We don't know whether it's something between the director or the showrunner and the actress. We don't know. But you had a female character right there that fans liked and would have wanted to see come back. And they put her in a cameo role instead of saying, oh yeah, we did. Why did her parents have to move? Why did they have to move to Santa Barbara? Why couldn't they go, oh, I'm being homeschooled now, but we still live at the same place, and they won't let me have the karate or let me hang out with you? But that all gets reconciled somehow. Have Johnny come and talk to her parents. Something to get this actress there. But no, we have this convoluted storyline that stretches for at least 2 to 3 episodes. We got to find a female. We got to find a girl. We got to find a badass female. And they had one right then and there. But then they went the woke route with it. That's my only real big nitpick with it. That's the one that I think they got wrong out of all of the nitpicks. I mean, it's just there. I'm going to talk about the ending now. Chosen is back, and Chosen is in America, and Chosen is going to help Daniel continue with Miyagi-Do, even though they have to disband. You basically do this whole entire season arc of, the bet is if Cobra Kai loses the tournament, Kreese and Silver go away. But if they win, both Eagle, Fang, and Miyagi-Do have to disband. And, they're the only ones, Cobra Kai are the only ones left, even though when they do the tournament scenes, you realize there's about 4 or 5 different other dojos around. So, Cobra Kai wins the tournament, becomes grand champions. And the first thing out of Daniel's mouth is, I can't, even though I made a bet, and that's been the premise of the whole entire season, building up to the tournament. No, not going to do it. Not going to do it at all. That's a total WWE move, not living up to your stipulations. It's like, Loser leaves town, but I just moved 2 towns over and I could easily just cross the tracks. No! You know, I said that I was going to have to disband my dojo, but no, I can't do it. I promised Mr. Miyagi, and I can't. It's not Mr. Miyagi's fight, but we're going to fight the good fight. We're going to continue to bring them down. It's just I'm like, no. I'm glad to see Chosen back, but that doesn't deflate the fact that you're not going to live up to the stipulations that you've set up in your storyline. I'm curious to see what their way out of this is. But other than those things, it's just masterful television. Again, those are nitpicks. I make them out to be big things, but trust me, in the grand scheme of things, they really don't mean much. But yeah, Cobra Kai. Go check it out. Season 4, right now on Netflix. Remember, if you see a big rig on the road, let us over if we need to get over. Do not tailgate us. Give us lots of room out here on the road. If we can't see if you can't see our mirrors, we can't see you. And we'll see you down the road.